That's what it says. So penguins are dumb as fuck, then. That's what you're saying. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, man. Well, I don't know. I mean, I didn't fucking, I didn't run my own test to back up the information. I don't have access to 100 penguins in a polar bear. Well, you think if they're saying it's 86, they did it more than once. Like, probably a few times. Yeah, what's the average? Every time it's 86. There's got to be like an average number. Well, you come up with your own facts. You're going to pick my word. I wouldn't be talking about penguins. Were they female? If I do, man, penguins. Okay,
do 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 do.
Why wouldn't it be? No car. But they might have neck moves. Good point. They're probably 60. Yeah, because you had more meat. I know. That's something about penguin tits. Yeah, you say they got 6 of them? Yes, I know penguins have 6 tits. Do they?
He's looking for.
What's it mean? I never saw a bag one. Fucking bag. They kind of, well, they're similar to cats. Cats have 6 or 7.
I don't fucking know.
Did you know this, Ricky? You ever hear of penis fencing? You ever hear of penis fencing? I've heard of the company.
Trihandos. Wow.
Fencing company that puts up penis fences. Imagine penis fence. I bet you John would have a penis fence around his house. Why? Well, because he wears cock earrings. Have you ever seen those? He doesn't wear cock. Elton John wears earrings that are cock and balls. They hang down off his ears. It's a fact. I'm going to get through. Here comes a picture. Here we go. There they are, right there. Penis, cock rings, cock earrings.
Decent.
That was like a Lamborghini or something. So those cars are probably good.
It's 7,777 volts.
Okay, so penis fencing. Stop fencing.
7,777 volts.
Holy shit.
SSR skeleton feet. SSR two-headed dragon.
Wow, good dragon.
Deploying all on the battlefield. Look at the combat power.
With the penis, they're going to need like that. It's just definitely
Sail all the way.
Starting with 6,666 draws, surely I'll get a bunch of...
scientific term used for the mating ritual of flatworms.
No thanks.
Whereby 2 of them square up and try to stab each other with the mating. What the fuck are you talking about? That's... A flatworm tries to fuck a flatworm? Yeah, they square up. Flatworm's not even a worm. It's a worm has been around.
What the fuck are you talking about, Ricky?
That's where the name comes from. Who says worm? Who says that? Worms don't rules, Ricky. Who's making the rules of that one? A worm has to be round. What do you think? Vern, does a worm have to be round or not?
No, it's just like people. You can be all different types.
That's right. Yeah, so fuck you, Ricky. Yeah, fuck you. Ever see a cobra when it comes up? Flattens out, man. Sick
Is it?
worm. Just like my leader does. So these worms walk around and just start trying to stab each other with penises. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, it's a mating ritual. They're trying to, I don't know. So all worms... That seems a bit weird, though. Both the penises, they can't be. It's a weird mating ritual. That's a mating ritual. That's what it says. So flatworms... The scientific term for the mating ritual of flatworms, where they try to stab each other. So they're trying to stab each other. Maybe they have both.
Maybe they're like competing for the female.
Oh, maybe they are. They're fighting with death. Well, this is really in the box, I guess. Have a cock.
Maybe.
Why is the thing, like, why is it sharp? Like, it's penetrating? It's got like a point to it? I don't know. Well, you can stab stuff with your penis, really. You can. What do you...
I don't know if we can, Ricky.
Tissue paper. Maybe some things. You've done this before. You've gone right through a piece of Kleenex. What have you tried to stab? Nothing too crazy. I mean, I've done it drunk at parties, to make money. I can punch a hole in drywall. If I get excited enough. I can go right down the line. Really? I can put 10 holes in drywall. I don't know. You're full of shit. When have you ever done that? I've done it different times at parties. You poked your unit into, like, fucking drywall. I smashed holes in drywall. That's fucking shit. Yeah. Don't believe me.
Same, but we've been late for 2 hours or more. Great sharing. Times 3. This is huge, dude.
I had mine on
You don't get many hats with Shepherd Boys.
25 Subaru Outback. And the Outback Wilderness. With a rugged design for bigger adventures. Featuring a matte black hood decal, a bold front grille, LED steering responsive headlights,
Okay.
hexagonal LED fog lights.
Skip.
Well, hope that's your little trap door, whatever it's called. So you don't need to know this shit, man. I think it's fascinating. It's not fascinating. It's not that stuff. We eat real food, guys. Chime in anymore. Here, this is a fucked up one, too. A small child could swim through the veins of a blue whale. Oh, fact. I'm sorry.
We can test it. I can do it.
Bert could do it. Would you do that? We put like a, a scoop going with an air tank. And go into a blue whale tank. Would you go, cruising through?
Yeah, just give me a camera so I can like video it.
For your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
No, you don't want this. You're thinking it's gonna be like that. Bird's like in the suit.
Sorry about this, guys.
We always talk hypothetically. Maybe it's not gonna happen. We're not doing it. We don't have the budget for that.
No way, no way.
We have to keep a tether on, in case you get snapped. We have to be really young. I guess you could just hack the whale out, because obviously you wouldn't be alive. This is a bird swimming through its veins.
If anybody knows where there's a beach whale, can you contact us at like sweater.com? We might do this. It's gotta be a blue whale too. Why? That's not what it said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a blue whale, the big whale.
They're massive.
It's not gonna, go in a fucking whale,
28.
just a regular old 10-foot whale.
No. That would be difficult.
That would be very difficult.
Black whale or gray whale?
Still looking for Bubs.
A black whale or gray whale are smaller than a blue whale.
A blackbird. How do you know?
You know nothing about whales, man. You know your mother was a whale.
That was funny, man. Hey,
It's
listen
not
to this.
fucking nice, Ricky.
Listen, boys, this is interesting. A company in Taiwan makes
Look at this
plates
shit,
that are
crazy.
eight plates. About a week.
What do you mean?
They make the, plates that you serve food on.
Yeah.
This company makes the plate out of some kind of wheat so that when you're eating, you just fucking eat the plate too.
That's fucking stupid. So you have to, when you're ordering food, you have to watch the table. You can't really eat that last fucking meatball because it's still gonna eat the plate.
22.
Or is it just smaller portions? I mean, I've eaten plates before. Well, one. I've heard. I've won that one too.
Fucking conky.
Doug Reynolds said.
J. I think it's gonna be E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Stupid stuff. But
Just wait a second. What kind of plate are you talking? Like a glass plate?
no, I was made of clay or whatever that shit is. Plates made.
Glass.
Perfect.
Shadow Crew is the ultimate in last
Like a white.
It wasn't cool. It was like a fucking dessert plate. White.
legendary stories.
Yeah, it sucked. It's coming out. It sucked even more.
Wow, this video is off to a rocket start, ladies and
Trying to
gentlemen.
make it small
Silence
pieces
welcome
because
to
you
the squad.
it's gonna come back out at some point. It's gonna tear some shit. So you try to make the piece as small as you can. $20 is $20 though.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
20 bucks. A glass saucer.
I don't know if it's glass. It was like what a plate's made out of. It's not like see-through.
What color was
It's not like this. It was for this.
What color
It was
was it?
white.
Yeah, he ate a piece of giant. He ate a
It's like a piece of giant.
He ate a porcelain fucking plate.
Fucking sorry guys. It didn't mean to be weird. That was just, it's totally weird. It doesn't mean anything fuck. What's the most fucking you ever eaten?
Oh, just wait a minute. Fact here about that. Where was that one at?
But the fact that the most fucking you eat fuck.
No, here's this. An average person's yearly fast food intake will contain 12 human hairs.
Bullshit.
No way.
Are you kidding me? An average person's yearly fast food intake will contain 12
I
human
don't believe it, man.
That's a fact.
That is fact.
Holy 33,000.
Most fucking you've known the
33,000.
asked you that already?
No, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, the tongue. But I also ate a fly once.
On purpose?
Yeah, just for a bet, like you did.
Really?
Yes.
That's why? Oh,
When I was a kid.
How big a fly? Like a house fly?
Yeah, just a house fly.
Was it alive or dead?
No, it was alive.
How was it alive?
Oh, you just catch him like that.
You don't catch them like that.
Let's fuck down. Why would you do
I was
that?
a kid. It was a long time ago.
Any money involved or just bragging rights?
It's just bragging rights.
Dumbass.
I should
Sorry, Bird.
fly, just to say I did it. Oh, okay. When you see a fly, we'll catch it. You can eat it.
Where you go out?
You won't catch it. You
Fucking statement. I should
tried.
So that I can say I did it. That's not a normal person's brain, though.
It's a stupid person's brain. It's someone that likes to fucking. It's a daredevil who says stuff like that.
You think evil people just drive around eating flies? I don't think so.
Eat snakes, so probably.
Didn't eat snakes. Never ate them.
He ate a cobra snake.
What's that? Is it a snake tank?
Fuck yeah.
Anyway. Oh, fuck. Well, we got a fucking rapper up here, boys.
Oh, really? I was having fun. Once I woke up.
Having fun, too. Having great fun, but the guys over there waving at us, we're not, we don't have permission to be out here. I didn't tell you guys.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's all right. Fuck.
The security's coming right now.
Is that all real back there? Is that just, that's all? You think that's green screen, Ricky? You fucking kidding me? It's real.
More ads on this one. What the heck?
He's the stupidest man on the planet. I swear to fuck you.
So check out Vern's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just go to YouTube, Vern Troyer. Hit him there.
Vern Troyer.
What else you got coming up? You doing anything fun coming up next while, or just focusing on YouTube?
Oh, focusing on the YouTube, but also doing a lot of Comic-Cons and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
I want to go to one of those cons.
Me too.
Oh, you know what, boys? I forgot to tell you yesterday. I met the team, the people on The Walking Dead, the makeup people that make the zombies.
Yeah.
They told me if I come down to the set, they'll make me into zombie bubbles and I can walk through the background of the scene.
That'd be awesome.
There's no way.
That'd be awesome. You shouldn't get paid for this shit, though.
I don't care. I wouldn't
No,
even
no, no. When you do this shit, you gotta get paid.
Maybe they would make all of us into zombies.
Then they put a thing through your head. That's it for you. That's all you want to was. Right? They don't actually do that. They don't kill you.
They don't actually kill us.
Gee.
Hey.
They kill zombies.
No, but they're not. Those are just people dressed up like zombies, and then they, use special.
We're gonna have the whole thing.
Do you think they got a big fucking herd of zombies down there when they're making The Walking Dead? They just keep them in a corral and let a few out to shoot a seed.
I didn't watch. I assume there's probably people that didn't want to live anymore, or maybe people that shouldn't be around bad people. I don't know.
It's a weird
It's
conversation.
pretty weird. I mean, it's pretty real. And when you see it, it's real.
How do I go to one of those Comic-Con things? I want to do the.
Well, I'm doing one in Bangor, Maine.
Bangor, Maine.
Coast of Canada.
All right, this is very close. That's only like a 7-hour drive.
Oh, you guys come. I'll get you in for free.
That'd be awesome. Okay, we gotta get paid if we're gonna go up there and do something like
You
that.
get free tickets.
Free tickets. That's like
That's paid.
Free tickets? You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so.
You're the old man.
I'm not paying you. I'm getting you free tickets.
All right, we're not gonna be there.
All right.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I
Fuck Julian.
And see Vern there. You get all like people. What do you do there? You sit there.
You sit there,
People.
you get to meet your fans and interact with them, and they ask you questions, and you take a picture with them, and sign an autograph, just stuff like that.
Encourage people to that.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
All right, okay, now you're talking. Brings up with that one to sound like a shitty fucking day. We get paid for it, it's worth it. We'll do it. We'll be there.
Okay.
Set up our own booth.
Comic-Con, check that out. Those.
Gee.
YouTube channel. Boys, we're actually doing a sign off here without being,
Chicasa. Get that shit
For fuck's sake.
That's okay.
Vern doesn't want that.
You guys just take your take. Bert, just take your take. The fucking thing. Nice. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Hey, Bubs.
Wow.
Wake me up before you go.
Before you go. Now the next one is Tom Arnold. Fucking ads.
What's up? You got the jelly beans.
These are my fucking jelly. Just start the fucking thing.
Just give me a cup. Is that a cucumber? I want the black ones. In honor of Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Black jelly beans?
Yeah, I like black jelly beans.
I like black jelly beans too.
I like Snoop Dogg.
Okay, welcome to
Listen. All right, this is the Christopher LaBerge Boy podcast coming out right now. Number 14 of Hollywood. Number what? 47.
Fuck yeah.
37?
Episode 37, we are in fucking Hollywood.
Eesh, that's good though. That's really good.
I got all these groceries covered with the gift cards that I earned through free tickets. It's been a game
Where else
changer
looking
for my
fucking me right
family.
now, Rick?
I can't
Well,
believe
you
I
gotta
didn't
look
try
back at the
this
sign
sooner.
to know where
It's
you're at.
super
Just
easy
showing
to
off a little
use.
bit, you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
The guys are just listening, you know, this is
Makes sense.
just like, yeah, I'm supposed to buy Chicasa. Is that real? When I say Chicasa, just give it up. How much do you have to
so what are you
do
waiting
before you get
for?
high? It's green
Download
food, right?
Free Cash now
It's
and
a
start
staple.
earning your gift cards today.
Okay, there's like different flavors.
He's just trying to jerk you into promoting it, just so you know.
Flavors of chocolate, vanilla. Yeah.
When am I getting paid for any of this?
It's coming. The money train is coming in eventually. Oh, what is it?
It's never gonna come.
Oh, okay, I got it. Let's go. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, well, I make makeup on. Usually, now listen, I don't care about not having makeup, but yesterday, our son was, so it was Easter, you guys, so maybe I'm Jewish, but celebrate Easter. And, you know, Robbie Williams, you guys, like, in Canada, have you heard of him?
5, of course.
Yeah, and so he had this great, he and his wife Ada, they have this nice Easter egg hunt. And we go over there with our kids, great, we've been neighbors a long time, he's a really nice guy. And as I'm leaving, he looks at my face this far away and goes, oh yeah, I had rosacea too. You should quit drinking. Okay, whatever.
fuck.
TV. I'm sure it affects the way you dress or.
No,
I guess it doesn't.
Hollywood is, it's a fucked up place here.
It's like, let me tell you, this is Hollywood Boulevard. This is the fucking one of the worst places. No offense. Nobody's gonna see this. It's just driving down here. It's like, Sunnyvale. If you have 10,000 people roaming around, that's exactly what it's like. Look at the people.
Can I tell you what I saw down there? I am not joking.
Yeah.
I was walking right there, Hollywood Farm.
Yeah.
There was people waiting for the bus. And this guy walked up from around the corner, walking with his t-shirt, making his waist down. He had a fucking spoon up his ass.
Like a big spoon or a
Metal spoon, no,
like a serving spoon.
No, I
Put it up there.
just, you can't help but look to see something.
Did you grab a hold of it?
No, I just
People just walk by because that happens all the time. There's so many people like, oh, I can't wait to come out to LA and go to Hollywood Boulevard. And they go there and they're like, oh, fuck. This is like what happens if there's a nuclear fucking, like, yeah. But if you take a picture with him, you can give him $1.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
So, Pops, how long did you like spend the whole day staring at this guy?
No, I just saw him for a second.
Did you try to take the spoon out of his hand?
No, I didn't touch it. I just was standing there and something was glittering in the sun. Point blank, and you're trying not to look, and then you're like, Jesus, Murphy.
And then you
What
said,
time was this?
It was around 11 a.m.
Well, was easy borrowed a spoon from you last night.
I didn't borrow a box from my Rick. I was trying to make
Bringing spoons up people's asses in Hollywood.
No, I did not put the. I'm not telling any more stories with regards to the team.
I have a story in the 80s, and this before I was politically incorrect. There was a woman I worked with that had a wedgie, like a serious wedgie. So I pulled it out, and she slapped me. So I put it back in. I said, okay, let's start over. And, you learn it. That's not a problem.
Was it front of a camel?
It was my boss. It was not a camel. It was not a camel toe.
So it was a rear wedge.
It was a rear wedge.
Backdoor
It
wedge.
was a
So you just reached down.
yeah, I just was like, hey, let me help you out here. And she's like, boom. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I went back in. Hard.
That's being a gentleman.
Yeah, being a gentleman.
Get one more. That's it.
And she liked it, maybe that was her thing.
Put it back to where it was.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'm going to ask you this. What's the most fucked up thing you've ever seen in this town?
The most fucked up thing I've ever seen in this town.
Because I know you're not drinking anymore.
No, I did. I've been in, in the original Spago in the day when I was drinking. And you can look this up on the internet.
You were a heavy drinker.
Here's the deal. I was a very heavy drinker. I was a very heavy drinker. Unlike you guys. Very heavy drinkers. And we came out of there, and these, me and my ex-wife and our car got surrounded by these
Ew, doo-doo.
rednecks came up and said, hey, we'll beat the shit out of them for you. And so she's like, okay. And she said, give $50. So I had them. They got a picture of me. Here, these guys $50. Yeah. And then they just start pummeling the paparazzi. And I had to get out of the car saving the paparazzi's life. And yet I'm the one that got arrested.
That's fun.
Does that make any sense at all? Well, you paid them. But I'm laughing. You see her laughing in the car like, yeah, we did it. And they sued us because they said they couldn't have sex anymore. Paparazzi.
Is that what they said?
Well, yeah, they always say that.
What's the nuts?
Whether you find them at the airport or wherever you find them, they always say, I'm so scared I can't have sex anymore. But now that I'm older, I know
One.
that I see the same faces out there. And
So how much did they get from you?
I think they each got 150 grand.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Those fucking shit.
no.
How many times have you been sued ever?
In the day, many times.
27.
What was the grand total you think you
Well, here's the thing. At the end of my first marriage, there was several pending lawsuits. We could have won, but my ex-wife said, listen to our mutual lawyer. So for every $100 I spend, it'll cost him $1. Even if it costs him $1, fucking we're giving away. I'll spend millions just to bankrupt that asshole. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Great. I'm glad things are good. Yeah, I think they're good. Yeah, they are good. All right, good. But I'll say this. I found out my wife watches Netflix because otherwise they conduct
22.
differently with Ricky's.
Oh, you mean you tried to bang Lucy?
Right.
Well, I do want to thank you for it. I saw the stuff and I was pretty happy that you didn't go through with it. Even though you could have, I guess you didn't.
It was a dream, but it was a dream. It was a dream, but now that unfortunately you were barely alive, that was plan B. If you were dead, it would be so much. I'd feel so much better about it. Well, oh yeah, of course.
Jesus. Okay, well.
So if you were dead, would you want me to? Listen, when I die, I want my life to go on and whatever.
No, I guess. Just gonna bang him was better than, yeah. You'd be a pretty good option, I guess.
Better than a bang man.
Yes.
Towards green. You don't want to bang towards green.
Yeah, no, Cyrus.
Fuck it, Cyrus.
You're on Hollywood Boulevard. When you leave here, you will walk down there. There's about a 70% chance you will be dead. So if you want me to give you
Not really.
I'm gonna go to him. We'll see how much makes it down the table.
We'll get it back.
70% chance of not making it?
Well, there's a 70% chance I have an incident. I will say that for sure. I'll walk with you. I'll show you what happens.
Yeah, all right.
People are very nice, but they're very,
Fucked.
Yeah.
We're very fucked.
Yeah.
So, but are you starting shit with them, or is it just?
No, I don't. I'm very nice. I put my freaking head down and just keep moving. And, you know, they're nice. But it's the weirdos that are dressed up like Superman and whatever. Because let me tell you something. They're out there all day. They don't go to the bathroom. They go to the bathroom in their pants.
Well, they're on crack.
If they're on crack, they gotta be on crack. It's part of the job requirement. I mean, how else are you gonna do that? So if you ever get a fight with one of those guys, you're gonna get their bodily
They'll fight
functions
you to
on
the
there.
death. And
Yeah,
they will piss on you.
Yeah.
I did.
I saw SpongeBob down there,
Yeah,
and he pulled his arms into a SpongeBob thing, and then you could hear him like sniffing inside the suit. I think he was doing rails inside the fucking SpongeBob suit. And then you'd see his arms come back in.
Oh, he's doing rails. He's probably jacking in that thing. He's doing everything, man. Yeah. Right there all day.
I had to fight Superman. I thought it might be the real one, just to be able to say I beat the fuck out of Superman in school, but he wasn't even a
The
fight.
real one, Ricky.
Well, there is a real one somewhere, and I thought this was him, so I fucking clocked him.
Feel you okay?
Okay.
Okay.
He weighs 110 pounds.
Yeah, he wasn't very big. He was
And he's
small.
been there a long
He's
time.
addicted to crack.
Yeah, he's not a Superman.
And he was a black guy, wasn't he? Black Superman?
What if I did this?
No, I think he was. Oh, fuck, can I ask you this? You used to hang out with Chris Farley.
Yeah, I love Chris Farley. He was the best
I
man.
love Chris Farley. That's if there's one person I wish I could have met.
Yeah.
I wish I could have met Chris Farley. Was he awesome to just hang with?
Yeah, yes, yeah. He was very, he was very sweet, but he was very, when he turned it on, he turned it on like
He was high intensity, was he?
He's high intensity, and then, I could be that way, but he,
Hey.
like if we walked down the street here, he'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this, because I don't want
Holy
to
shit.
As soon as somebody recognized me, he'd be like, what's going on? Like, he always pretended he didn't want to be recognized, but then he did his thing, and,
That sounded like him, too.
yeah.
That sounded like him.
He's a good guy.
Can you tell me some kind of crazy story that maybe nobody's ever heard about him? You guys used to get cranked up.
Well, let me tell you something. My
Bob's
favorite
550 shit.
So after he, I got a call one day, and I quit drinking
It's a lot.
2 years before, and I get a call. And first of all, I saw an impression that he did on me, Victoria Jackson, with Roseanne on Saturday Night Live. It was very funny, and we were going out there to host, and Lord Michael said, please spend time with Chris. I think you have a lot of common with him. Meaning, maybe he could have a mentor with his party. So part of when you quit drinking, you have to make amends to people you've screwed over, right?
Yeah.
And so there was some people that Chris had done horrible things to in college, and so he went to their house. It's beautiful. They were very
Wow.
wealthy now. In beautiful suburban
Ken?
Chicago. They had a big party for him, like a nice buffet and everything. And everything was great. And he made amends to him, and they were like, we respect you, we forgive you. And in the middle of the party, a dog walked out onto the grass, a giant dog, and got his haunches and took a shit. And everybody was like laughing about it, and Farley must have got the idea. He left, he ran behind. Next thing you know, Farley comes out in front of people completely naked and takes his shit.
No, he didn't.
I swear on my fucking life, in front of all these people he made amends to, and they were like, get the fuck out of here, you're the worst, so he ruined outside.
Okay, was he all bagged up on something at this point, or was he?
I don't think he was. That's a hard
He took a shit on their
He
lawn?
did have a shit thing too. I'm telling you, man. And people in Second City.
So did Hitler.
Listen. But yeah, exactly. But listen. That's the only parallel between the two.
Okay.
They're shit. But at his wake, it was kind of sad. I hosted a thing at Planet Hollywood, of course, and I said to his brothers, we got to tell some real stories, get people laughing, because that's what they're. So every story had to do with shit. Like people that worked with him at Second City were like, they had a buffet after the shows at Second City, and they were scooping out their meat or whatever, and they noticed some toilet paper in there.
Jesus
And they look over at Chris, and he had a thing. And he loved being naked, which I respect for a fat guy. Like everybody has
Goody.
seen
So like Randy, he likes to be naked.
Yeah, but I completely.
Get that. He walked out onto their lawn in front of everybody.
Yeah, got his haunches just like the dog did. This is gonna be hilarious. They loved it when the dog did it. Imagine
8
how they
minutes.
think when I do it. Yeah, and then they fucking threw him in a cab, and it was just.
Oh my God.
There's a few things like he bigs well.
Oh, see, I would have laughed my head off.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I would.
Brilliant.
You mean Ricky's done that?
Game around.
Well, once.
When's the last time you took a shit on somebody's lawn besides your own?
Christmas 1989.
No, Ricky.
Shit on ladies' hair back in.
That was in the 90s. Yeah, I forgot about that one actually.
Ricky, you shit on ladies' lawn last year.
If I did, I don't remember. I blacked out.
But yeah, that could be an emergency.
You have-
There's intentional shits where it's like, I'm going to prove a point, I'm going to make a statement. And then there's like, oh fuck, I have to shit right now.
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah. That's pretty fucked up.
Decent boys, this is awesome here.
It'd be funny
Ooh.
if you hung out with someone.
Give me a cheers, boys.
Okay,
It's fucking
cheers,
awesome
man.
to be here.
Oh, it is.
Doing Hollywood stuff. Who's the coolest celebrity in Hollywood that you know that you think is like, fuck, he's cool?
Well, my first year in 1988 on the Roseanne show, George Clooney was also on the show, and he's
George
one of the
Clooney.
like amazing guy. And every time I see him, I'll see him at Kimmels or I'll see him somewhere, he comes up with his wife or his girlfriend, whoever, and he's like, oh my God, this is tough. We started our careers together. He's such a good friend. And I think, yeah, but your career went way the fuck. But you know, in Hollywood, you're only as good as your last job. So I never get jealous of people because I'm like, oh, you have to eat shit no matter what. It's just you eat more shit at certain jobs and a little bit less shit.
Good.
But if you get used to eating shit, this is a good place to work.
Talks about shit like Lady does. It's kind of a lot of shit talk here.
Yeah.
So George Clooney is not only smashingly good looking, he also
He's a great guy. And Jack Nicholson.
You know Jack Nicholson?
Yes.
Smashingly good looking.
Back in the day, I had a show called The Jackie Thomas Show, which was actually a good TV show. We shot next to Seinfeld on St. Blood, and I had a parking spot. And people kept parking at my parking spot. So one day I came to work, and this is a famous story because they made a joke about it at the Oscars, and there was a car in my parking spot. So I wrote a nasty note like, "Are you fucking blind? This is my fucking spot," and put it on the car. And then we're there shooting, and the security guard comes in and goes, "We found you parked in your spot." I go, "Okay, good. It's Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld." I go, "Oh," but he goes, "She wants to talk to you." I go, "Oh, that's fine." So I go out there and I go, "Hey, don't worry about it. No big deal." I thought she's apologizing. She goes, "I am worried about it. I'm offended by your note." I go, "Really? You're offended by my fucking note? Did you park in my fucking spot?" Anyway, so I called down the Roseanne set. It's down about a block there. I tell Roseanne what happened. She takes a picture of John Goodman's naked ass, Polaroid, has a limousine driver 1 block, puts that on Julia Louis-Dreyfus's car, and writes Julia Louis-Dreyfus in soap. And it became a big problem because then, of course, that's a problem. Yeah. And then Jason Alexander's standing out there like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You know. So, but and Seinfeld wants no part of this because he's a peace loving. Anyway, so it's funny to me. So I asked that this, and I got sued by one guy for this. I asked my assistant to take pictures of everybody's ass that worked on the crew. So I had 100 pictures of asses, so I could put them on everybody's car and then park in my spot. One guy did sue me, that fucking asshole. Anyway, and so I was at the People's Choice Awards, and Jack Nicholson came up and he's like, "Hey, this thing with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, is that supposed to be a joke?" I go, "Yeah, it's a joke." He goes, "You better start making it funny." And that's when I realized she's beloved. And by the way, I love her fucking show. If I only watch shows of people that like me, I wouldn't watch hardly any TV. Her show Veep is amazing, and she's amazing. I was telling the same story recently at a party, and the guys with me are like, "Dang." I go, "Why?" He goes, "She's standing right behind you with her husband." I'm like, "Oh fuck, now she double hates me because I don't read." But she doesn't have nothing to do with me. But
should have shit on her car.
Farley would have done that.
Farley would have done that?
Maybe. Yeah, a lot of it.
So Jack Nicholson
Especially
Well, he was like being he was giving me advice, because everybody respects him. Like, hey, make it funny. But I saw him many times after that, and he was always like, there's been people that I met since I've been out here, like, oh my god, I can't believe. Then I did a sports show, and I'm sitting between, I don't know if these names mean anything to you, but Willie Mays and Ernie Banks one day, and I'm like, how is this happening? And all the great hockey players that I've got to know. And so, speaking of shit, here's a great story. Jeff Cordnell, who's a good friend of mine, Sarah McLachlan and him are a couple now. And
we know Jeff.
I know Jeff and Russ. Jeff is called, nickname was Horse because he has a huge dick, and Russ was Pony because he doesn't. Anyway, just a little inside information. Horse and Pony brothers. Let me tell you something. When you do a charity event with hockey guys, it is on. Yeah. So people paid $10,000. It was Mark Messier's charity fishing event up in Vancouver Island, North Vancouver Island. And by the way, it was won by Mark Messier's sister, who looks exactly like Mark Messier except with long hair. So it might have been actually won by Mark Messier, which whatever. It was $100,000. Well, yeah, of course. I paid Mark Messier. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? I love that guy.
Who's got bigger tits?
Well, who finished second was Chelios because he passed out in the boat and was vomiting, and it drew in some tuna. And they got on his hook, and he actually finished second. The only person who wouldn't get to go was Isaiah Thomas, because I don't think he could swim. I don't even want to go into any stereotypes. But Thomas too. He did stay and hit on the woman at the
with
place.
a number.
But maybe he was just being very nice to her, the woman at the gift shop. Anyway, no, he wasn't. He was the only one that was. Just like everybody was. Yeah. So this guy paid $10,000 to be in a boat with us. This is a big time guy, connected with EA Sports up there. And this guy got so drunk that he was bugging us. Like at night we were sleeping. All of a sudden, look, he's at the end of my bed standing there. Jeff, I ripped his shirt off and threw it in the fire. We gave him all kinds of hints to fuck off. Yeah. On the plane back, and then Bobby Hole is there. There's all these great fucking. On the plane back, the guy's passed out. And so Jeff Cordell takes his gift bag. You gotta give back. Takes his gift bag, goes to the bathroom, and takes a shit. And brings it back. And just as he's sliding it back under the guy's seat, the guy's eyes open and connect with Jeff Cordell's eyes. And he's like, "You better not have done anything to my bag." And fuck. Anyway, by the time we got to Cordell's car, the guy dumped his bag of shit all over Cordell's car, which is kind of a hockey thing they do to rookies, where they shit on the handles of the car.
Hockey players
They're into shit.
They shit on the skates up their ass.
Yeah.
It's weird.
They're great. The hockey players of all the sports, of all the athletes, are the nicest. It goes,
really?
Yeah, because it's the hardest sport. You start young. It's hockey players, and then baseball players, and football players, and then basketball players. Because basketball players, fine guys,
Ooh.
they don't care. They're stars, whatever. Hockey players, you know, they fucking have been out in the cold and fucking worked their asses off and had them go through all kinds of shit.
It's all you're playing basketball. They've got a little
Yeah.
easier.
But seeing Jeff and Sarah Buckland, I mean, we did a benefit together, and it's just great. It's just, and he's all told in front of her. He's changed. Don't tell the story.
He's got two personalities.
Don't tell it. But yeah, she's so cool. She's a really cool kid. Yeah. I said, is she gonna play the sad dog song? And then he told her I said that. There's a song that
Yeah,
there's a sad dog. Yeah, and she did play it. She's
I think they
amazing.
should have Geddes on the
She's
front
a,
as well.
of course.
She's awesome.
People don't care as
Good.
much.
She's awesome. She's from Canada.
Yeah, she is actually great. She is so great.
She's from out, right close to Sunnyvale. She's from Halifax, Canada.
Yeah.
I wouldn't shit on her windshield.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, Ricky. No, he said I wouldn't shit on her windshield.
Why would you even think of that?
Is that a metaphor, or what are you talking about?
I thought we were talking about the shit.
I got one more Canadian guy story. Let me tell you this.
Does it
There's
involve
this guy- No, but it involves Wayne Gretzky.
All right.
Okay, now Gretzky is the greatest guy, and if you do share anything with him after he's had 10 or 15 beers, he'll give you literally his shirt off his back. People pay for one of his jerseys that his sweaters, whatever you call it, he just puts on. They'll pay many about $50,000. Like he's the best dude, right? He's got a weak. He's got a weakness for this guy named Kevin Washington, whose dad is apparently a billionaire up there and owns a railroad or something. So this fucking Kevin Washington, we're up there at Microsoft with Bill Gates. And Steve Ballmer, and Gretzky and I have been paid so much money to do this show, and we're being polite to everybody. And he invited his friend Kevin Washington, who is still alive. He invited him because he likes him and his wife kind of takes care of him and whatever. And I'm sitting next to Steve Ballmer and Bill Gates and Wayne Gretzky, and they're saying, "Boy, you gentlemen really came through." Because we were also doing a thing for the Ronald McDonald House, by the way. So there's kids there. Kevin Washington comes up and goes, "Hey, the fucking hookers and drugs are in the fucking hotel room, guys. Let's go." And so then he left, and it's but these two guys, and they just walk away from. And I'm like, "Dude, that's fucking Gretzky's friend. It's not my friend." That happened.
That's
Jesus,
awesome.
this guy. He had to get into Vancouver. It was a long journey. We were in Seattle, of course, and apparently it was a journey to get the
Should be okay.
drugs in from Vancouver, but he did it.
Right?
Okay, so-
we Gretzky, we need lots of jerseys, throw them on, make some money, and hookers.
30 seconds.
Wayne Gretzky, you're not putting a bunch of jerseys on to make money.
No.
Because I won't let you.
If you get him really drunk, like pass out drunk, and then just put a bunch of them on him without him, just take
thousands of dollars.
pictures of them, because document.
Yeah.
550.
Well, people have faked, or Gretzky shit. How much would that be worth?
A lot.
Like this is a true story. Johnny Depp was filming a movie, and you know how they come and suck the shit out of your trailer?
Yeah.
So the people bought that.
No, they did.
Yeah, I swear to God, this is true.
Oh my
They bought it and they sold it.
Why that?
There's some weird part. So anybody down there, just look down there. There's at least 2,000 people living above
4
Johnny Depp's
days.
shit.
How much you make?
Well, that's a good thing. How do you verify?
How big is Gretzky's hammer?
It's not
20 seconds.
fine.
Holy shit.
I noticed let me tell you the biggest one. Let me tell you something. I did a sports show, and I don't believe stereotypes are bad, but there's one that's true. I did a sports show with a guy.
425. Come on, baby.
Tall black guy who played many years. He won a bunch of races. He's a very nice guy, and I heard a rumor that he had a big penis for the 7 foot tall black guy. Like if your penis was average size,
Yeah,
I
still
lived in
foul.
Florida, Shaquille O'Neal for 8 years. Old time played for the Lakers. Just, if his was average, it was huge. Just like he had a huge toilet, like that mini-me guy, Vertroyer would have drowned for sure. And he'd probably drowned in a regular toilet. But no offense, I love him, by the way. He's on the show, whatever. Anyway, so I hear this about John Sally. And by the way, if you work with athletes, they are the nicest people. You say, "Hey, can I see your biceps?" They're like, "Sure." "Can I see your penis?" They're like, "Sure." They don't think of it as a sexual thing until human resources goes
85.
down and you have a lot of those problems. Anyway, so first day of
Should have
filming
done
this
this.
sports show period, I say, "Hey, John, I heard you had a big penis for a 7 foot tall black guy." And he's like, "Yeah, that's true." I go, "Really?" I gotta see that fucker. And so he showed it to me, and I swear it had a fucking elbow, like a big man here.
Like an arm.
Yeah, a little hacking. I put some of this on there.
This video, open your inbox and
Who's
you'll
got to
find
pay you for this?
7,777 polls.
It's like
All desired heroes before start.
Is Jacassa
SSR
also
Gunslinger,
a trainer?
SSR Skeleton
I don't know,
King,
man. He's
SSR
like me, but
Two-Headed Dragon,
Say
SSR
whatever you
Soldier.
want, man.
anyway.
Deployed in
He's got
battle.
a big weapon on him.
Yeah, he does. It's
Enemies won't last even a round.
He showed you. Like, yeah, of course.
Sailing all the way.
Yeah, that's what he was.
Was it
Starting with
salt or-
6,666 draws, surely I'll get a bunch of useless heroes, right?
No.
A mythic hero, the Baphomet.
There is a big story in Hollywood right now about this billionaire who owns Viacom. And hopefully nobody will see this.
Oof.
He had these 2 girlfriends I
Ow.
with him, and he gave them each like $100 million. And all, he's 92 years old. Oh, he's just laying there. All they have to do is make out with each other with their shirts off every night. Why not? Would you go over and just on the tip of his dick for $100 million? You fucking right, I would. I would go there. I would. I guarantee I would. For $100 million.
$100 million?
You live in 06.
You're talking about
billion. Boys, don't lick it. Just lick it. Just not suck it.
You're basically sucking off an
I
90-year-old man.
Let me tell you something. I grew up on a farm. I fucking raised horses. How I fluffed you when you're getting a horse.
jacked off a horse?
Fuck yes, every farmer has. If anybody's raised horses, they had to get in there because some of them you're trying to breed them.
How long does it take? How long you got to jack off?
Those are big. Those are bigger. Like those are bigger than John Sally fucking dicks there. No, you get in there. You get these
Barely.
soft bugs on there. Put a little stuff on there, and you just gotta go. You'll do whatever it takes to make a fucking.
What do you do with the load?
The load goes into the other horse. You're trying to get the other horse pregnant.
Not just jacking it onto your own face.
Oh no! That's being a farmer, man.
You do the foreplay for the horse.
So you say to yourself, if I could do that with a horse, could I do it with a 92-year-old billionaire for $100 million? The answer is yes, because I got paid like $4 an hour to do it with a horse.
Oh, Dog, you should never lick a man's unit for
$100
$100 million.
million.
Let me tell you, talk about an act of service. Think how happy that would have made him. Just he's on his last days. And all he wants is for me to lick just the end of his penis. You're damn right I do. I've done other things. I like being of service.
How much do you want for $100 million?
Figure his ass. I do that for $4. $4.
$4 is expensive.
$4 to figure his ass. $100 million is a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's not enough.
and don't say get
It's
suck it off.
different. Would you lick the back of his hand for $100 million?
Yeah, you pretend like that. I'm not talking about sucking it off. That's different. That's a $10 million
No,
contract.
that's senior citizen. Would you have
Get
a
poop.
bath with him?
Guys, yeah.
Would you have a bath with him for $100
That's
million?
a last request.
No. All right. If I had to do it, I'd have to punch him in the back of the head or something afterwards. Beat the fuck out of a senior citizen. I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't jack off a horse for anything.
I would.
That'd be bad.
I would. Well,
I could tell, Bubs.
Less than $100 million for my price for the horse.
Yeah.
$100 million to lick the tip of a penis.
Just, I mean, for real, you do that as a dare.
It's a
You
lot of
do it-
money.
Yeah, see, he's not senior. He's 92. He's
all-
He's
I would do
$10
it for
million.
the kids.
All
All right, I would. No,
I'd do it for the kiddies. You know how much fucking cat food I could buy with $100 million?
Would you do it for $100 grand?
Well, it's a lot of cat food too.
Tax-free.
But guys, you lick one knob, you're a cocksucker.
That's fine.
You were a
Yeah.
cocksucker.
No,
you're a knob licker.
No, like
No, there's a
I'm a
difference
rich
between a cocksucker
cocksucker.
and a knob licker. Don't even go there.
All right, you're basically
Cocksucker's a whole thing.
You're basically sucking.
That's a whole different arrangement.
Not $100 million.
You have to have a writer. You have to have very, specifics with that. But just go there and lick it.
No.
You might not even pick up his culture. What do you think that? Let's go.
I'm getting excited about this.
When I was in
I
college,
think you do it for a lot less than $100 million.
How much? The last time I've done a lot less than $100 million, for sure. I got 2 kids. I want to get this in. Let me tell you the last thing. This is my best drug story. We were eating mushrooms in college, and they were set out, and my fucking roommate took my mushrooms and ate them, and I fucking hit him so hard in the stomach he puked. I took the mushrooms out of the puke, and then I ate them. And that is a fact. His name was Tim Kurtz. Kevin Warner was standing right next to me. They know that's a fact.
That's fucked up.
We're gonna stop here and we're gonna start playing the tower. I got a tournament.
You're basically saying if you can eat vomit